Basement Bookers Podcast.
What's up? It's your boy, Basement Chair, Basement Bookers Podcast, the Business Bookers Podcast with the Rizzest, baldest man, Rich the Riz over there, Basement Chair, wearing a hat, wishing he was bald right now, but he's not bald. He's got bad hair at the moment, but he's still your Basement Champ. But this prediction episode does not put the championship on the line. For those of us confused out there, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Basement Bookers Podcast. Rich the Riz over there. Basement Chair over here. You already know he's the Rizzest baldest man. You already know this is the picks and prediction episode. What you don't know is about Money or Nothing, the special Money or Nothing episode, which will not be this week. But here is a preview. This will be the first match, and this match is one of the many matches submitted by Manny, but this match is a very special match, which I am entitling the Johnny No Thumbs Memorial Gamble Battle Royal Brother.
Bro, Johnny No Thumbs, what a legend. What a legend.
He's
in
got no
this
thumbs.
business.
That's
Right.
right, Rich Derez.
Legendary grappler.
Tell us the stories about him and all the things that you know. And how you got to this point in your life, thinking every day about Johnny No Thumbs and the tragedy of just just always welching, you know?
I know. So it started long before Zach Gowen came to the ring with just one leg. There was Johnny No Thumbs leading the way, paving the way for guys like Zach Gowen to do what they do. Now, Johnny No Thumbs somehow, no one was able to understand how, but he was an amazing, intense grappler. Once he had his fingers locked, you could not get out of his grip. He had the ankle lock, he had the transmission, he did the choke, he did all of the submissions. It was something to behold. Obviously, this was long before the days of TV when wrestling was relegated to just radio. So, Johnny No Thumbs, the radio wrestling champion for a long period. And finally, we, the Basic Bookers Podcast, are honored and privileged to honor him with this amazing Battle Royal, brother.
More than that, he was a degenerate gambler. And because of that, that is where he found himself in that predicament. In this opening match, it's men's and women's. And each superstar must bet on themselves. The last male or female survives takes home everything. And because he came up with the match, Manny will be the special money hander. All the briefcase full of the money. He will hand it to the winner, whoever he or she is, whoever they is, will be the winner and get all of it. But that is just the first match. There will be many more matches, hopefully, but we just have to take care of some business here because, more importantly, at 1:00 in the afternoon, too early for me. I mean, for the pay-per-view, we got to get this out there before it's too late. So not only that, it's not just that. It's not just the king and queen of the ring. It's also Double or Nothing. Obviously, the secondary, tertiary pay-per-view. Nothing beats Money or Nothing. It's so unbelievable. It can't even be real.
Correct. This is like a Double or Nothing episode, brother.
Yeah, that's right, Rich Derez. And of course, we're gonna start with the first match listed here. It is listed as number 1 for pre-show, and it is a tag team women's match. The team of Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill defeating up against Rich's favorite over there, Candice LeRae, and of course my favorite over there, Indy Hartwell. Together they are them, the family ladies. And Rich Derez, Of course, what will you do here? Will you, of course, pick the team opposite Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair yet again? Or will thy come to thy senses?
No, this is Jade and Bianca.
Okay,
Fool
excellent.
me once, can't be fooled again, right?
Dude, no, exactly. And that's exactly right. That is exactly right, Rich Deriz. Of course, the basement championship not on the line,
Right.
but there will be a title match. And we'll get to that when we talk Double or Nothing. And now, for the first official match on the card, we have the Ring General Gunther versus Randy Orton, RKO versus Ring General. The winner receiving a tag team title shot by themselves. No, will receive a title match. This goes for the women. This goes for the men. Richter is. Now they were teasing it on SmackDown when Cody wished Randy longingly just looking in to that championship, which leads me to believe that finally Randy Orton will become a king of the ring. Maybe because of course you can't count out Gunther, but what my problem is here, if Gunther wins, he'd have to challenge Damian Priest.
Right.
You think here everybody going in is going with Gunther, but I think it could be Randy. I mean, he beat Tamatonga clean.
That's right.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
face versus face is always easier to work than heel versus heel.
Yeah,
And those
unless
those
they
are our
turn
options.
Gunther, which is like, that's not, no,
I don't know if I want that yet.
it's too early.
Right. It's way too early. He needs to rekindle his feud with Ilya Dragunov first. So I think it's Randy.
All right,
We're
Randy
gonna have Randy
Orton.
versus Cody, and Randy is finally going to hand over the reins of the faction known as Legacy to the young upstart Cody Rhodes. Got a
That
bright future ahead of him.
it will be Cody's legacy.
Mm.
Um,
My legacy.
Now for the next one. This one I gotta say is a little bit more easier to call. I got Nia Jax here. They've just been teasing it up for a while now. Jax versus Bailey. Looks like it's gonna be at SummerSlam, brothers.
That's right.
I gotta do that again. It's gonna be at SummerSlam, brothers.
That's
I
right,
was
Jared.
going
Hold up.
crazy and you couldn't even see me.
That's right. You gotta hang on to your headset there, brother. But I gotta say, she's not like most girls.
No, she beat Bianca Belair clean. In the ring, which I thought was very intelligent, worked the legs.
Mm-hmm.
It even made it look to my wife that it was an accident.
Mm-hmm.
You know that, but I'm like, look, she couldn't. She already did it once, and then Bianca Belair, her legs, she was, she's stringy legged,
Mm-hmm.
and Nia Jax used her body weight, and she won the match. It was
Yep.
probably her best match ever, I'd say, at least to me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Tough to disagree there, brother.
that's right, Rich Derez. Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax, the Samoan legacy continues.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go, guys. Let's move it along here to what's going to be the Live Hards versus the Man Lovers. That's right, Rich Derez. And that's right. That's right. I did say that, but there's no going back. So, Rich Derez, you, of course, being the number one Live Hard, especially after learning her new free agency. But you're saying there's a chance. Rich, this one's tough to call.
Free agency. Free agency. It's not tough to call. It's Becky Lynch.
I'm going to go with Becky Lynch because we all love the man around here. And next up, we have a triple threat match. It is for the Intercontinental Championship. You have Cadford Gableford, Sami Zayn, and wide man Bronson Reed. Sami Zayn takes this. Maybe pins Chad Gable. Chad Gable pinned Sami Zayn with the assistance of Otis. And Otis was sorry. I think this will be the moment where Otis turns his back, where he becomes a man, get that real feel good moment out there at Saudi Arabia. What do you think?
Same. That's exactly how I got it.
Good, 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 good. Rich Derez, this next one is hard. This is the main event, brother. Codius Rhodes, the American Nightmare, versus, as my wife would call Paul Logan, though to the rest of us as Logan Paul, who even though I thought for a second that he gave away the only existing brass knuckles in the world that he happens to own to Michael Cole, so it could be a fair match, and much to my chagrin, that Logan Paul borrowed his brother's pants, and his brother has a matching pair. The Paul brothers owning the only two brass knuckles in the world, matching pairs. Some might call them identical.
Indeed. And it had to be referee Ryan Tran, Eagle Eye himself, to find it.
You're never going to get past those eyes because that man is full of focus, money on his mind, got a mill out the deal, and he's still on the grind. So that is from a 50 Cent song. Guess which one? All right. Sound off in the comments. Anyway, here we are. We've made it through the Saudi Arabia picks, Rich Riz. As far as Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, was there
By the way, we're
anything-
both picking Cody, I guess.
Yeah, of course. I didn't even, who cares?
Why are we even talking about this?
Why are we even talking about this? It's don't even worry about it. It's not like Brian Gewirtz got the pencil in his hand. He can't make The Rock champion. It's just not the way it's gonna be. Listen,
Don't
we
tempt
can't.
him, though.
No, we can't tempt him with a good time. What with him owning the only rock body pillow in existence. I'm assuming. So nothing wrong with that. If that's your thing, whatever. Nobody's judging you. Nobody's like that here. We don't judge. So
Correct.
we are going on next to Double or Nothing, with me and Rich Riz, of course, as expert podcast journalists, paying super close attention to AEW. There is no way that we will leave any stone unturned. You will receive the analytics. You will receive the picks and predictions. And of course, the first match. Willie Ospreay versus the Messiah of the Backbreaker, Roderick Strong. Mr. Is your thoughts on what's led us thus far to this matchup? You've been spending so much time on AEW television, Mr. Is. Let's hear it.
Yeah, this whole storyline, this whole lead up has been really intriguing. Osprey and Roddy just taking us on this ride from where we started to where we are now. A lot of really cool moments
A lot of
along
twists
the
and
way.
turns.
Yeah. Roddy hasn't held the title for very long, so I feel like Roddy's gonna win and retain, but by cheating. Someone with help from someone else in the Undisputed Kingdom.
Man, that's a really good prediction, especially with knowing what's been going on every week on AEW Dynamite, especially Rampage, and especially Collision. Who could especially forget Collision? Look, there's been a lot going on in this angle. I've been looking at it very intensely, bruv. And I really like that promo that bruv done, bruv. And it was
That was good.
Yeah, dude, he is the man. And yeah,
Hair was literally dripping blood.
Dude, let me tell you something else. This is not just Double or Nothing. You know,
Not
most
just that.
times we go into AEW Double or Nothing, we go in there, we make our picks, but it's not for anything. But that changes today because now we have a second championship, not the first second championship, but a new second championship. This is the WFC Championship. And this is through only AEW. And Rich Deriz, I wish you luck. I really hope you win, buddy. I hope you become the WFC champion. I hope you do great in this prediction. I
Thank you,
hope you
bro.
do
But
awesome.
I would love nothing more than for you to become the inaugural WFC champion, brother.
Please, please. I don't think I deserve that. Honestly, no one deserves that more than you. You definitely should have that. For sure. That's for you. Don't even,
Appreciate you, bro.
no, I appreciate you. All right. Um so the next match is the timeless Tony Storm versus Serena Deeb. Tony Storm looks like an actress from a bygone era. Serena Deeb, a wrestler who's been around for a very, very long time between those four ropes. Doesn't show any sign of slowing down. I got to say, I've been paying a lot of attention to this match as well. There's been a lot going on here. And
Hmm.
I really hope that Tony Storm wins this match because, believe it or not, I really do believe that she's got this covered. What say you, Baldus Rizzis man?
The way I see it, like I think Tony Storm has had that title for a while. I think it's finally time that she gets her comeuppance and is upstaged by Serena Deeb,
Oh
the
my
woman of a
God.
thousand holds.
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry she's going to have to tits up and watch the shoe. Rich Riz,
Mm.
we have, speaking of blood, we got this match. We got the TNT champion, Adam Still Copin, versus Malachi Black in a TNT championship barbed wire steel cage match. Now, what
Hmm.
does that mean, Rich Riz? That means that the cage is surrounded in a barbed wire. I don't know if you saw. Of course you saw. You saw Malachi Black take a bloodbath.
Yup.
What a new thing that happened. I've never seen that anywhere before. It's never been done. AEW keeps breaking down barriers, dude, all
Hmm.
day.
So
And
original.
it's terrific. And for this match, Rich Deriz, because honestly, I can't think of a better champion to hold the WFC championship than you, Rich Deriz. And that's why I've got Malachi Black. Malachi Black to win this match for sure. It's going to be tough, but I think he's got what it takes. Please do something with this poor man. Uh,
Well, brother, I gotta tell you, like I'm picking Adam Copeland for this, but much like Adam Copeland is not going to drop to Malachi Black, you are not going to lose the inaugural WFC championship to me. You got this. You have all the picks. You're going to get each and every single one of them right. So I'm just going to go the opposite so that I get them all wrong. So that it's just completely undisputed WFC basement chair.
Wow, buddy, I can't believe how awesome it is for me to feel that emotion right now, but I feel selfishly that honestly, it should definitely be you. There's no way and I could even begin to hold the WFC Championship. What a prestigious championship for you to have. Like, I've got enough. A man who knows he has enough is rich. And
I
isn't
am
that
rich.
you?
Yes, I am rich. And I know I have enough and do not need the WFC Championship. You, my brother, need it. You deserve it.
Oh, you are so goddamn gracious. You are so gracious, man. I got to keep moving because people are going to be like, I think I might as well make out. Let's go. Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta, two other best friends, but they are no longer best friends, which makes us again the undisputed best friends. Again, we've outlasted another faction of friends. It continues. The streak continues. When your streak begins, Rich the Riz, you as the WFC champion of the basement.
No, this is your streak, brother.
Oh
This
my
is your
God.
championship that I wouldn't presume to try to take this away from you. You over all these years from God King champion
Woo!
to now as the basement champion, no one deserves the WFC championship more than you, brother.
I'm
And with that,
sweating, brother. I'm sweating so hard right now because it's so hot in this room.
this match, Trent's been on a tear. Orange Cassidy doing his thing. I gotta go Trent.
I mean, look, this looks to me like it's Eddie Man's game, but I just don't think that Trent has what it takes. But you know what, Orange Cassidy, he's been talking to Don Callis. Of course, us being the payer attentioners of AEW that we've been,
Mm-hmm.
we know every nook and cranny.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it is what it is, brother. Let's move on to, I gotta say, this championship slightly below the WFC championship. That's no offense to anybody. We are on the triple threat match, the learning tree. Chris Jericho leaning in, leaning in. He's even trademarked the Jericho Vortex.
Mm.
Here he is against Hook and Tatsuyori Shibata. Shibata. I always say it
And
like Abbott and Costello, Shibata.
Shabbat.
Look, it's going to be Hook, by hook or by crook. Um, and yeah, this is definitely going to be the one to crown the very first WFC champion, which will, of course, be Rich Riz.
Nope.
Uh,
Nope. Respectfully disagreeing here, brother. This is all you. This match though, I am going with Hook, but for the title overall, it's all yours, brother.
Dude, you know what? I can't believe it. Just much like Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Moné for the TBS Championship. One more time, since we got a lot of fans who like Mercedes Moné. Look at her. She's amazing, incredible. Definitely way more beautiful than that evil, conniving snake, Sasha Banks. And I have Monet because she is Monet. She is way better than that dirty snake Sasha Banks, and she's going to walk away with all the gold as long as she doesn't break anything. But that's neither here nor
Right. I agree.
there. Oh.
Mercedes Monet walking out the new TBS champion, just like Basement Jared walking out the new WFC
Oh, man.
champion.
Man, I can't wait to celebrate your victory, Rich Derez. I can't wait to celebrate that because it's going to be amazing. Might as well take you out to dinner to celebrate your victory.
Popping
Okay. And
cans
I'll
of Red
pay.
Bull.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'll be paying. Okay. Next up, because I did it out of order because I don't know. I thought I fixed it before, but here we go. Jonathan Boxford, who definitely should get that razor out. It's time. You gave up. It's time to give up. Rich Torres, does that look familiar to you? What Moxley's rocking there?
Certainly does. It certainly does. You know what? I think he doesn't. He likes to not shave in between matches because he's scared that he will waste some blood at home. He wants to save that all for the ring.
Dude, that is right. He's got to save all of it for the ring. He wants to squeeze every ounce for the people. All right.
For
Well,
the
I've
Rock.
got Konosuke Takeshita. I think he's got this, much like you've got this. You know, he could be that guy.
You know what? I agree. This is a IWGP World Heavyweight Championship Eliminator match. So if Takeshita wins, he then gets a future shot at Moxley's IWGP Heavyweight Championship. I feel like that's the story. He's going to win. He's going to get the future match, so he's going to have the momentum going in, just like Basement Jarrett is going to have the momentum following this Sunday's Double or Nothing as the new WFC champion, brother.
Rich Torres, I appreciate that, but there's no one that embodies WFC more than you, Rich Torres. So let's move
That is tough to argue.
on.
You got me there, brother.
That's right, brother. And now we have the World Trios Champions, brother. Yes. Rich Torres.
Bang,
Who
bang.
writes this shit is what has been said on the internet. I've got the
Fucking
bang bang guy.
not me. That's who.
Whoa. Oh, so you had Death Triangle.
Yeah. Dude, Death Triangle. They're fucking great.
You know, Jonathan Moxley, by the way, the only member of the Shield to hold the IWGP Championship, just like I hope that you, Rich Torres, as the only person to hold the WFC Championship of the Basement Bookers podcast. Making history, brother.
You know what? Now, you are the history maker. You are the longest reigning and most championships held and most days as basement champion. And you will forge forward as a double champion following this Sunday as the basement champion and the new WFC champion. And chant with me WFC.
Never.
WFC. WFC. Like a wrestling god.
Well, Rich Torres, you mentioned wrestling gods. Here we have our next match. Anarchy in the Arena. The Elite versus Eddie Kingston versus he's teamed with FTR and Brian Danielson. I guess they respect each other, but I think it's actually this now because Eddie Kingston's hurt. I think it's Darby Allin in his stead. So Darby Allin, FTR, and Brian Bandison. Unless I'm incorrect, in which case, whatever. WFC Championship on the line, brother. Who do you
Yeah,
got?
I really feel like this match embodies the true spirit of WFC, much like I believe you do as well. And in the interest of WFC, I am absolutely picking the Elite here. They definitely, definitely are the personification of WFC.
You look up WFC in the dictionary. You're going to see two examples. You're going to see the Elite, and you will see Rich the Riz's baldest head right there. It's going to happen. It's got to happen. It must happen. But what must happen right now? It's Swerve Strickland versus Cristiano Cages the third. And it is for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship, brother. I gotta say, I would love it to be Christian Cage. And you know what? I'm picking Christian Cage. Christian Cage to become a new Patriarch AEW World Champion, brother. to avenge his son, who was beaten mercifully by Isaiah Swerve vs. I've used his WWE name.
Little bit. You know, I would really like Christian Cage to win, but I feel like much like you winning the WFC Championship at Double or Nothing, Swerve is going to retain.
Nothing signifies WFC more than Nick Wayne. Let's remember that, everybody. So, we have our picks in.
Boom.
What are your picks? Do you also think Rich DeRiz will walk away with the WFC Championship? I do. That's my pick. Who do you
No,
think?
that man, Basement Jer. That man, it's hip. What? It's Basement Jer.
Well, who will be?
WFC all day, brother. Basement Jer.
Oh my goodness. But the opposite of WFC. Who do you guys got for King and Queen in the Ring? And why are you questioning it? No, it's okay. Everybody can do that. It's fine. It's fine. But this has to go to the editing bay eventually, Rich DeRiz, and that means you know what it is. You know what time it is. I know what time it is. We gotta go.
That's right. And just like any YouTube show, you guys know what to do. The comments down below,
Please
socials in the
subscribe.
Patreon, do the thing, the bell, the subscribe. Thank you for your support. And future WFC champion Basement Chair has a parting message for you, brother.
The complete opposite of WFC. I want to wish a happy belated birthday in whatever dimension he currently inhabits to the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. And I dedicate this episode to the homie Bray Wyatt. May he come back to us in some form or another, in the creativity of his brother. The match of life is scheduled for one fall. So make it
Do what the man says.
follow the book.